10 things you didn't know about Stephen Curry. There aren't many NBA players with a larger name right now than Stephen Curry. His Golden State Warriors have defeated LeBron James in 2 of the previous 3 NBA championships. Curry and his absurd shooting are often the driving force behind the Warriors' spectacular achievements, even though he has many all-star teammates. Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will be telling you about 10 things you didn't know about Stephen Curry. Let's begin. Number 10, he only received scholarships from small schools and attended Davidson. It's hard to believe that Stephen Curry wasn't even ever regarded as one of the nation's top prospects. But that's what happened. He received only small college scholarships after leading his high school team to 3 conference championships and 3 state playoff berths. Davidson, VCU, and Winthrop. As opposed to now, when he is 6'3" and 190 pounds, Steph was only 160 pounds and 6 at that time. He chose Davidson, and in his first year there, he placed second in the scoring, behind Kevin Durant. The next year, with a 40-point performance, he helped Davidson with their first NCAA tournament game since 1969. This propelled them on a wild run that saw them to get the Elite 8 before losing to the Kansas Jayhawks, the ultimate champions. Curry averaged 28.6 PPG, 5.6 APG, and 4.4 RPG along with 2.5 SPG in his third and final year. Number 9. The 2009 draft's 7th pick included him. You would assume that he would have been selected among the top picks in the draft given that he is now the best player in the league and arguably the finest shooter of all time. Curry was chosen with the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft. Hardly a low pick after being passed over 6 times. He was preceded by elite athletes James Harden, Blake Griffin, Hashim Thabit, Tyreke Evans, Ricky Rubio, and Johnny Flynn. Curry wasted little time in proving these other teams incorrect, and with an average of 17.5 PPG, 4.5 RPG, and 5.9 APG along with 1.9 SPG, he came in the second place to Tyreke Evans for Rookie of the Year. That year he also accomplished the incredible triple-double feat, scoring 36 points as part of it. It's intriguing to consider how the league and his career would have evolved had he been selected earlier. Number 8. He initially met his wife when he was only 15 years old. Throughout Golden State's amazing playoff runs in the past few seasons, a lot of attention was focused on Curry's family as they watched from the stands. In addition to adoring Steph's infant, many people also paid attention to his wife, Aisha Alexander, whom he married in 2011. They originally met with Steph when he was only 15 years old and they both attended a church group. He is a devout Christian. Really, his daughter was the highlight of the 2015 playoffs, even if Steph may have been setting records and putting up incredible numbers. Her adorable press conference antics won over NBA fans all over the world, and that summer, they had their second kid, Ryan. One of the best and most likable players in the NBA, has a wonderful family with his childhood sweetheart. Number 7, he comes from an extremely talented family. Despite the fact that Steph is currently one of the world's top and most well-known sportsmen, the other Currys are also extremely gifted. The majority of people are also aware that his father, Del Curry, was a former NBA player, a former 6th Man of the Year, and retired as a Charlotte Hornets all-time leader in points and 3-point field goals. After a couple of D-League and brief NBA experiences, his younger brother Seth Curry is now a professional basketball player for the Dallas Mavericks. Sonia, Steph's mother, played volleyball in college while attending Virginia Tech, where she also met Del. Seidel, Steph's younger sister, also plays volleyball in college while attending Elon University. Evidently, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. Number 6, on the list of all 3-point field goals made, he surpassed his father. It is well known that Del Curry, Steph's father, is a superb 3-point shooter. Steph eclipsed his father on the list of all-time 3-pointers on November 14, 2015 during a win over the Nets, with his 1246th attempt. The amazing thing about this is that Steph only needed 427 games in her career to accomplish this milestone, whereas it took Del 1,082 games and a 44% shooting percentage. Steph is 10th on the list as of this writing, but with 29 years old and in the prime of his career, Ray Allen's nearly unbreakable record of 2,973 looks ready to fall in the coming years. Curry made 1917 3-pointers during the 2016 to 2017 season. If he stays healthy, he should pass Allen with 4.5 more seasons at an average of 239.6 triples each season. It's a fairly meaningful time for my family, Steph replied when asked about surpassing his father. He probably never imagined the day when one of his sons would surpass him. Number 5, if he commits more than 3 turnovers, his mother fines him $100 per turnover. Your mother will always keep you grounded regardless of how successful you become. Sonia and her son came to an agreement a few years ago after she saw her son make too many mistakes in a game. If he makes at least 3 mistakes in a game, he must pay her $100 per mistake. She clashes out at the end of the season and gives him a shopping list of clothes. Even though he makes over $11 million a year, this may not seem like much, but he has acknowledged that it affects how he plays, saying, "It keeps me on the edge of every game. I'm sure she'll text me or say something amusing about what she's going to do with all my presents." While Steph's career turnover rate is 3.2 per game, numerous well-known athletes could benefit from this setup. Number 4, he donates 3 mosquito nets to an anti-malaria campaign for each 3-pointer he makes. Curry has donated 3 insecticide-treated mosquito nets for the past few seasons to every triple he scores in a game. The Warriors star spent his 2013 summer break in Tanzania hanging mosquito nets personally in mud houses as part of the Nothing But Nets anti-malaria initiative. "One entire neighborhood is now covered here due to Madison Square Garden," he said. "The Knicks covered Street 11, Block 9 and hope they're aware of that. That is a lot of nets, especially after twice breaking the record for threes made in a season." Since attending Davidson, he has been involved in the fight against malaria, thus it is a cause close to his heart. This is especially encouraging to observe in a society where famous athletes and celebrities frequently lack awareness of global challenges. Number 3. He has already broken a variety of 3-point records. His unbelievable 3-point shooting has already been brought out, but it needs to be given it is so astounding. Steph broke his own season record of 272 makes and finished the season with a staggering 286 during his MVP campaign in 2014 and 2015. In the playoffs, he continued his incredible play, breaking Reggie Miller's record of 58 threes in 22 games in just 13 games. On his path to winning the NBA championship, he completely destroyed this record, finishing with an astounding 98 makes in just 21 games, rewriting the record's book single-handedly. The next year, he broke his record by draining an absurd 402 shots. He must be the best 3-pointer shooter of all time, right? Number 2. He's not even close to the Warriors' highest paid player. Steph Curry was the team's top player before Kevin Durant entered into the picture, and perhaps even after, as seen by his statistics alone, let alone the back-to-back MVP honors. Despite being unquestionably the team's premier player, 3 other players make more money than he does. These are Kevin Durant, $26.5 million, Klay Thompson, $16.6 million, and Draymond Green, $15.3 million. Curry earned more money in prior seasons than Andrew Bogut, $12 million, and Andre Iguodala, $11.7 million. Curry did receive a modest raise recently, although his 2016-17 salary of $12.1 million was less than half of LeBron's. Curry seems to value the talent over money, preferring to win by being surrounded by it. Besides, he'll make a ton of money from endorsements, yet the former MVP is being paid appallingly little by NBA standards. Number 1, he has a production company of his own. When it comes to his endeavors off the court, Curry is no slouch. Curry founded his own production company, Unanimous Media, in addition to his several other business endeavors. It started collaborating with Sony in 2018, so it's not a little business either. Although he hasn't accomplished anything particularly noteworthy to date, the numerous problems that have beset the world in recent years have significantly slowed media production. Even a contract between the business and NBC was perfectly completed in 2021. That is all for this video. Were you aware of any of these? If yes, then do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share this video. We'll be back soon with another informative video. See you soon.